torpedo that sunk the Cheonan and took the lives of 46 South Korean sailors was fired by a North Korean submarine.
North Korea's weapons program continues to intensify.
Now surpassed 1,000 missiles.
Appeared at the UN to call for severe sanctions against North Korea.
This morning comes the news of Kim Jong-il's death.
North Koreans greet their new supreme leader, Kim Jong-il's son, Kim Jong-un.
Et af de spil, som vi personligt har glædet os rigtig meget til, og i hvert fald mig, det er Homefront. Manden med bind for øjnene så vi til E3, hvor vi desværre ikke nåede at komme forbi, men på gamescom tager vi avance. Her ved står en herre, som ved rimelig meget om Homefront. Så okay, my first question. Is the US begging to be taken over with all these games and movies?
Yes, of course. We want to know what it's like. We want to fight as resistance fighters and use all these cool weapons and vehicles and fight back and save our country.
So what is Homefront about?
So Homefront is great. It's a collaboration between John Milius and Chaos Studios with THQ. So John Milius, he's a writer-director behind Red Dawn, Apocalypse Now. So we have this great fiction, which is what if? What if a foreign military force was occupying the U.S.? What would it be like to be a resistance fighter and fight from Colorado all the way up to San Francisco as this band of resistance fighters throughout the whole way? So the fiction is really deep, allows you to walk around the levels and talk to people, and then go into these massive action scenes where you get to use vehicles and some drones and all kinds of cool weapons.
Have you drawn inspiration from games like Modern Warfare 2 and other shooter games?
So one of the big things, like, we try to steer away from the generic military where it's a cutscene and here, go fight the oil rigs. We're much more about this fiction and the story where, as you can see through the demo, you get to walk around and have this camaraderie with this group, and then there's mistakes in the game. They're not perfect. They're not a military force, right? So they'll be going through a mission, and all of a sudden they'll make a big mistake that wipe out half your own guys, and like, oh my God, and you'll see civilian life, you'll see kids in the game, you'll see mothers, and it's much more about this kind of the civilian. Oh my God, this building that I used to know, it's the Hooters now is now taking over, and it's Korean signs on it. It's pretty wild.
What's going on?
What's going on here? They're taking over our Hooters?
Then you know hell has turned over when Hooters has been taken over.
That's correct.
우리 공화국의 통일은 남한과의 한민족을 갖고 올 것이며 경제와 산업의 발전을 갖고 올 것입니다.
Today, our beloved leader, Kim Jong-un, has united North and South Korea, forming the Greater Korean Republic. Although costs at the pump are ready to break the dreaded $20 ceiling.
The only good communist is the dead communist!
Across the nation, civil unrest has intensified with the demise of the U.S. dollar.
This is not a retreat, nor are we abandoning our Asian allies.
Under threat of annihilation by the Greater Korean Republic, Japan has surrendered.
So okay, is Korea the new Russia when it comes to enemies?
You know, North Korea is a good enemy because they're so unpredictable. Like, what did they say? They're going to really do that? Oh my God. So they are a really good enemy in the game. And actually, when we designed it years ago, they've actually got progressively worse since then, right? More and more unpredictable. So they show that they're a good enemy.
And I know that you can exclusively tell us about the multiplayer part.
Nope. No, but it is going to be infantry and vehicle warfare, big. Some stuff you've seen from Chaos Studios. But we've got some good, big plans there, and we can't wait to talk about it soon.
When will people be able to play it?
Early 2011.
Is now in effect. Excessive force will be used.
Hours after the president ordered a freeze on bank withdrawals.
We don't know where we will get our next meal from.
Korea's annexation continues to spread despite the Today, the Greater Korean Republic launched their latest communication satellite, claiming it will bring a message of peace to the entire world.